All right, what's good, man? Let's get into it. College football Saturday. Before I get into my picks this week, uh, let's talk about Shedeur Sanders, man. I made some Shedeur videos. You know, the Deion haters. Some of them love me, some of them hate me. The Shedeur lovers, some of them love me, some of them hate me. But is Shedeur Sanders a bust? Because there's been a lot of rumors that Shedeur Sanders might not even go in the first round next year, which is very, I wouldn't say shocking, but very, telling. You know what I'm saying? People are picking Cam Ward over Shedeur Sanders. There's people out there who say they'd rather have Carson Beck over Shedeur Sanders, which is, wow. Wow. You know what I'm saying? And is it justified? Because I'm looking at it like this, is that, how can I put it? I think Shedeur, out of all the quarterbacks, because we don't know about Quinn Ewers. We don't know about Dylan. I don't think Dylan Gabriel's coming out this year either. He could or he couldn't, but I'll leave him out as well, too. Let's look at the top three. Cam, Shedeur, Carson Beck. I think out of all three, I guess you could count that Ole Miss quarterback too, Jackson Dart, who, I think is a sleeper. Jackson Dart from Ole Miss. I think he might go second, third round. We'll see what happens there. But let's talk about the main names. I think Shedeur out of Cam Ward and Carson Beck is probably the most talented. Keyword, talented out of all three. I think he's more athletic. I like his arm better than both those guys. I think he's able to escape the pocket better. He's more mobile. He's a better scrambler than all those guys. And honestly, and this is not really saying much, I think he's the most clutch. He has the best intangible out of all those guys. Cam Ward, without referee help, stinks. You know what I'm saying? Carson Beck is, my gosh, horrible. Horrible when it comes down to the clutch. Go watch the second Texas game where he almost blew it for them too. But the other guy on the other side almost blew it for him too. So, is what it is there. But that BYU game was bad. And I know they had a fake comeback in that game. But, Shedeur didn't have his best outing. You know what I'm saying? Especially since, there was rumors about him going to the Giants. Which, Shedeur, that might be a good thing. Why would you want to go to a horrible franchise like the Giants? You saw what they did to every quarterback they had. You see where the direction's going. You got Dable and Joe Shane stinking it up there. Like they took massive dumps in their pants. So, Shedeur might be a good thing for you to pass on the Giants. But at the same time, it's like, if you don't have Shedeur going in the first round, Cam Ward and Carson Beck should not be in the first round either. Carson Beck sucks. He's trash. I thought he could be something because in the middle of the season it looked like, okay, I see something there, but he stinks. Especially in this draft, I'm like, okay, maybe he could be something. Cam Ward sucks. He's beyond horrible. Like, it is, he just is beyond horrible, bro. Like, it is, oh my gosh, Cam Ward, and I want him on Florida State too. I'd rather have this, a side note, I'd rather have this, like this bad year with Florida State than have my hopes all the way up for Cam Ward, who has a talented team in Miami and can't do anything. And people forget, Cam Ward literally came out of the draft last year. He went back to college because you know why? He knew he wasn't going to get drafted. And this year, it's still a possibility. Like, if you're a team that needs a quarterback, why would you want Cam Ward? He can't even cook with college guys. Can you imagine the NFL where the guys are the elite of the elite? And Carson Beck has to be nothing to say. But is Shedeur a bust? He is a bust coming. No Diddy, man. I know someone's going to timestamp that. No Diddy. But Shedeur, as a draft pick, is looking like a bust. And I was kind of, out of all the quarterbacks, I'm the highest on Shedeur. I think he has the most potential, but it's not looking good for him. And as it goes for my college football picks this week, where are you hiding? Where are you hiding? I need your Buckeyes to beat Texas because I'm picking them and horns down. I'm picking Ohio State over Texas this week. And Notre Dame and Penn State, I'm going to go Penn State. Penn State. Notre Dame's coming off a huge win of Georgia. I think they won like 23-10. Granted, their quarterback was injured, but at the same time, Carson Beck's not really an upgrade over the backup. So it is what it is. But I'm going to go with Penn State. I know Brandon's somewhere happy as hell that I'm going with Penn State, but I think Penn State's at home because they had the higher seed, so they're going back home. Nicholas Singleton, Drew Alt, his stock's going up. I don't think he's coming out of the draft. He could be. I don't know. But maybe if he has a high enough rating, he will. But I'm gonna go Penn State over Notre Dame this week, and I'm going to go Ohio State. Take out those Buckeyes. Take out those Longhorns, man. Buckeyes, take out those Longhorns, man. It is what it is. What's your thoughts on Shedeur Sanders as well, too? And where do you have him going in the draft? RJ out.